When are little lies okay in a relationship? My husband is very loosey-goosey when it comes to adhering to best before dates and hates wasting food. Sometimes, when he's at work, I throw things away and tell him I ate it. Am I wrong?
Before we address the bigger question here, your husband is right and you are wrong. Best before dates are there for a reason. They wouldn't put that date on there. If there wasn't something bad that happened after that date, you shouldn't keep it in the house.
No, then she's right.
Then you are right and your husband is wrong.
Yeah. That's no. No. I sometimes, just to be safe, I'll go like 3 days before.
Mm-hmm. No way.
Because it's not an exact science. There's no way they can pinpoint the date. If so, they're precogs. That's a bigger problem.
You're coddling your systems. Your system needs that bad stuff trying to hurt it, or else it's going to get like it's like attachment parenting right now. What you guys are doing is attachment parenting for your immune systems.
Justin, why would they put a best before date if it wasn't bad after that date?
I'm sorry, Travis. Are you going to let?
They want you to go to the store and buy new stuff.
Are you going to let Big Dairy tell you when you can eat something, or are you just going to eat it?
Yes, I am. In this circumstance, Big Dairy, you're in control, big buddy.
Your body knows when something is bad. If there's a bubble in your
and you know what's part of my body? My eyes and my brain that look at the best before date, and my brain goes, you got it, bro.
Nah. I have a carton of buttermilk that I bought solely to make biscuits about a month ago, and its best before day is May 1st. I'm pretty sure if I crack that bad boy open, it's going to be dumplings. I'm afraid to look in it.
It made biscuits itself. No, that's right.
I don't know. Like, I'm afraid to touch stuff once it's past the date, let alone consume it with my mouth. So a panel of 3 experts, 2 against 1. Travis and I win.
Fair enough.
The second issue, though, is that how do you want your husband to look at you when he comes home from work and you're like, hey, you remember that like totally Gnar hummus that we had?
Hey, hon, and I ate all the ranch.
You're like, I'm not sure if I should eat the hummus because it looks kind of Gnar. It's got a face now. Like, yeah, I totally consumed it.
I don't even know.
My mouth and stomach. So great.
Bring it up in conversation. Hey, hon, how was your day? Oh, mine was pretty good. Just grubbing on a bunch of rotten food.
I just ate like a tub of sour cream that did not begin as sour cream.
Yeah, just grubbing on rotten food like that makes you so proud.
Well, here's the bit. This is what I picture: him coming home and going to throw something away and opening the trash can, and it's just full of like salad dressing containers, And he's like, "Honey, what is the meaning of this?"
Yeah, just slamming some Caesar. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I saw the Thousand Island and I just couldn't stop myself.
Listen, I'm a growing lady. I gotta,
Your husband loves you. He shouldn't want you to eat rotten food. Why don't you?
Well, that's how you got to pitch it to him, right? So that he doesn't get upset. You got to say, "Listen, I knew you were gonna eat that totally Gnar hummus with a face. Like I knew that when you got home from work, you were gonna take your coat off." You were going to say, hi, honey, and smooch me on the cheek. And then you were going to go dip into that Gnar hummus. And I didn't want you to hurt yourself, so I jumped on that grenade for you.
I think that's the answer to the question. When are little lies okay? For their own protection.
Mm-hmm. No, but then he's going to start thinking you're some sort of fucking superhero. Because you're like, baby, that hummus had hair. Like, you ate it, and you're totally fine. He's going to think you're a fucking Rasputin or
what
something.
If you guys are ever locked in a prison of rotten food? He's going to be like, well, no worries. That's your manna. You love that. I know that's your jam, is the rotten food and rotten
Otherwise,
jam.
You've just been lying to me all these years, and I can't believe that because you love me so much.
Mm-hmm. Don't lie to him. Go straight to his face and say, hey, Doug, if you cared so much about wasting food, then you should have eaten that hummus before it got so rowdy. Like, you owe it to me to not have rotten food in our house. Just eat it all next time before the date. I just don't lie to him. This is 101. You're trying to save him from eating rotten food.
I feel like this is a moment for education more than anything else.
Not deception. Educate.
Yeah, but if he's a grown-ass man, he's had plenty of time to break this habit, and he hasn't. Some dudes are big dumb animals when it comes to this kind of stuff, and it sounds like your husband is one of those kinds of people, and that's fine. Maybe you just got to let him get like really raunchy Rhea. Let him like eat all the totally rowdy hummus. Let him eat that meatloaf that you guys made 6 months ago. Let him eat that wheel of cheese that looks like the fucking Necronomicon. Like, let him eat all of that shit, and then when he gets totally blasted down there,
when he almost dies from it and claws his way back from the edge of death, just look at him and say, looks like we've learned a little something here, haven't we?
Leave the lid off the trash can, and when he gets home, just say, okay, Doug, I put rotten food in our trash. If you love it so much, then you go over there and you eat that trash food.
You pull it out of the trash and you eat it.
Pull it out of the trash like an animal, and you eat it. Otherwise,
Get over there, Raccoon Doug. Go to town.
otherwise, go to Kroger and buy some new hummus. Fuck.
Here's $2. Go buy some fucking hummus, Doug.
$2. Now go replace the eggs. I threw them away. They smelled like bacon.
They were hatching.
They were hatching. And I don't want chicks in the house.
Ugh.
Draw a line in the sand somewhere.
Man, the whole food thing was ruined for me by taking food handling courses and watching like the Danger Zone videos.
oh my god, everything is unless your shit is like cryogenically vacuum sealed.
Yeah.
It's in the goddamn danger
I
zone.
think it's like if it's not above 120 or below 30 degrees, it's bad for you. It'll kill you.
And it lasts. That Best By date is pretty liberal.
Yeah.
Your food, once you take it into the danger zone, you can't take it back out again. You set off a timer, and that timer's like 15 minutes.
And it was always like, oh, the food didn't touch the counter, did it? Oh no, danger zone. Throw it away.
because raw chicken touched that counter once 12 years ago. And that's like
It was a night like this.
Yeah.
Over 12 years ago.
so that counter's done. Got to get new counters.
I had an odd experience with expiration dates this week. My wife was craving some chocolate. So I said, hold on, I got a secret bag of Lindor truffles that I keep for just such an occasion. So I go get the bag of Lindor truffles, and she like pops one in and it starts eating it. And then she gets this weird look on her face, and she picks up the bag and examines it. Apparently the Best By date was in 2010.
Oh no.
So they were a little, that weird, like, when the chocolate gets white and you're like, oh man, I don't know what this is all about. So we go and we throw the whole bag out. Today, I see that something has gotten into the trash, and scattered around our trash can is like 15 individual Lindor truffle wrappers.
Like you're saying outside of your house, not like Sydney snuck down in the
No.
truffles.
No, there was some raccoon sitting outside my house last night or something. Individually
I shouldn't,
Lindor truffles.
but I will. Yum, 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 yummy.
Oh, it's gonna go straight to my hips. Oh, I'll treat myself.
Oh, Michael, you ring-tailed kook.
You bastard. Those don't taste good. Trust me, I'm a human. I know.